Hello, everybody. Welcome to Curacao.
After a night of celebrating the New Year, the first day of the year was spent in Curacao. This was a beautiful island that we were able to visit during this cruise. And the caves, the hotel caves, didn't fail to meet expectations. We decided on this island not to go it alone, but we took a motor coach tour around the island, and our tour guide was very knowledgeable, as he was an educator on Curacao for many years, and he gave us a lot of inside information about the island. After our stop at the Hondo Caves, we ended up down in Williamstadt and did a walking tour from there. Now, of course, it was New Year's Day, so a lot of things were closed, but still being able to go through and enjoy the music. As well as being able to see some of the history of the island, including the religion and even the, if you want to call it, immigration of Europeans. It was just a good walking tour, a lot of information, a lot of history, including this market that was once used before the sanctions from neighboring countries caused them to not to be able to come anymore. Curacao was a really beautiful place, and we really enjoyed our time here and enjoyed the walking tour around the island and even the local food, and even enjoying some of the people that we met along the way. A very large harbor that divided the island and even shows you why Curacao was such a major part of trade within the Caribbean. At the conclusion of the tour, we saw the royal headquarters and was told the story of its battles, and even the shell from a cannon that is still lodged into one of the buildings directly to the south of us. By this time we was pretty hungry, and so we stopped along the pier and ate at Bombini and the Guana Cafe, and we enjoyed some of the local flair. I made it a mission on this trip to enjoy some of the local fish that was pulled from the sea, but the view that we enjoyed while eating was second to none. It was a good relaxing time to enjoy a quick meal. Seafood was the name of the day for both of us. We enjoyed our meal of the day. After our meal, we continued on our leisurely stroll across the Queen Emma Bridge. This is a famous bridge that opens up, sort of a pontoon drawbridge that allows entry for ships to enter into the canal or enter to the harbor. Just finished up our tour, walking across the old swinging lady Queen Emma Bridge, Princess Emma Bridge. Floating has 60-some pontoons that swing open so that the channel can be made available by the ships that come in and go into the port this way. And so the ships will come in, the bridge will swing open, and you'll be able to see ships go down into the harbor because of this swinging bridge. It's pretty cool. Beautiful bridge. Kind of rocks with the waves. You can hear it creaking. It's real nice. The tour we just went on was very good. Got to see all of downtown Williamstadt. Went to see the R2 caves. Show you some video of that. Very nice tour, very well explained the history of Curacao and the history of the Jews in Curacao, because the Netherlands never persecuted the Jews, so they had a very large population here. And they built merchandising here. And also you can see over my shoulder their neighborhood there of large houses because of the success they had here. One thing I found that was interesting was that the community, the Jewish community, at one time they had a church in Wilstadt, and the church split, and so then they had two churches. And so a lot of times you think it just happens in certain denominations in certain places, but people will be people no matter what they're doing. But the great thing I liked about it is that eventually the two communities, the two Jewish synagogues came back together as one synagogue, and they sold the second church back to the government, and everything is all fine and well. So things happen, they love one another, come back together, live life in harmony, be alright. My little message for today, first day of the year, love one another. Alright. So we spent the day, wanted to see the lights because they had a lot of Christmas lights. So we spent the day touring even the fort that was there near the cruise ships, and they had restaurants there, but we chose to eat across the way on the pier to enjoy food there. It seemed more to our taste, but even got to see the bridge close. I don't know if you can see it in the screen, but the bridge, after the ship went through, the bridge opened up and closed, and so we were able through the window to catch a view of the Queen of a Bridge closing back again. So we continued to tour the fort, tour the area around the port, and as the sun was going down, we decided to get some aerial views with our drone, and it really shows how beautiful this place is, even the iconic buildings you see there. Once again, this is definitely a place that we want to return to, spend more time. Even some of the places that we missed and were not covered on the tour, we want to return and even learn more about the history of the island, including the slave trade and things that are not so beautiful, but still yet a part of the culture of the island here in the Southern Caribbean, on the Southern Caribbean cruise, Freedom of the Seas, Curacao. So, man, it's been a full day here in Curacao. Get this straight here. And didn't know how it would turn out. This is the longest. You're able to stay longer on these ports. Guess because they're so close together, you don't travel all night. But anyway, 8 o'clock departure, so it's almost 7. We're heading back. But man, it's been fun. Got to see the caves today. Got to learn about the island, the artwork. Help me out. What else?
Saw the city center. Ate at a local restaurant. on a pier. Got to see the bridge, the floating bridge.
Got to see it move.
Went in the Riff Fort, which I don't think that's that big of a deal, but
Yeah, got to fly the drone, get some good aerial
got
shots,
some shots and
good pictures.
stayed long enough to see them turn the Christmas lights on.
And so it was real nice. We love the island.
Breezy.
Breezy, the said temperature stays that way all year round. Just a real nice place, beautiful buildings with all the paint, conflict of interest of the ruler, governor, or what have you, but still the painted buildings is something worth noting. And I mean, it's just been a real good day. Got to do a lot of great things. Had so much time, didn't know if we was gonna fill it up, but yeah, we filled it up real good. So we're on the way back, grab something to eat and wind down and get ready for tomorrow in Aruba, or however you say it. So we'll see you then as we end this up.